Hey, good morning, good morning, D and chat. How you guys doing today?
I am doing good. And how are you this morning?
Oh, I'm doing good, doing good. I mean, the sun's shining.
That's right.
Dogs are chirping, birds are barking. Everything's a wonderful day in the neighborhood. But let's address the concern in the chat real quick. Everybody's wondering about demonetization and what's going on with everybody. Well, YouTube is being YouTube. It'll get sorted out. I saw somebody in the chat say something about their memberships. Okay, the AI bots have went nuts on a couple of creators. You know some of them you don't. I am one of them. They demonetized because they say it is, what do they call that? D, what did I send you a while ago?
Not
What is it?
authentic content.
Yeah, it's inauthentic
Authentic.
content. They're saying that we are bots, that we're not real people. I am sure that it will get sorted because, I mean, shit, I'm on here Monday through Friday with my live voice. I mean, I can do this. I can say, hey, I am not a bot. I am real, but that's what's going on right now. It's nothing nefarious out there that there's a cabal trying to ruin everybody. It's just affecting, you know, certain people at certain times. It could be you. It could be somebody next. Who knows?
It can be anybody. That's crazy stuff. Since YouTube has done this, I've started to see more and more creators head over to Rumble. They head over to X. They head over to Twitch. Some of them even go on Facebook and will stream lives on Facebook. So it's getting ridiculous. So,
Right. I was talking to somebody this morning, and they said they've seen this same thing over on TikTok.
mhm.
Okay. And, I understand that YouTube is a huge corporation. I mean, this is the biggest social media platform on the freaking planet, I think, when it comes to videos and stuff like this. So, my thing is, it will get sorted. Okay. We can prove who we are, that we're not unauthentic, or inauthentic, whatever they call that. What was it? In
Unauthentic.
in
Unauthentic.
well, they said inauthentic.
Oh,
I in is I think that's what it was inauthentic, meaning that we're bots. We're not we're not real people.
right.
But yeah, I got hit this morning at 3 a.m. I didn't even know it till I got up this morning, and I was hooking everything up, getting ready for the stream this morning, and the monetization's gone. I'm like, what? What's going on here? So I did some looking and found out I got an email. I reached out to some other creators, and another creator that we all listen to, they got hit as well. I know they've put posts out there, but I'm not going to name. You guys all know who it is. Uh, but yeah, we're working on it. It's an appeal process. It'll get
Right.
worked out. I mean, how can you sit there and say that somebody is a bot when, I mean, you've got videos where you can actually see the people. I'm not a
Right.
bot. I'm not imaginary. Okay, my
Right.
voice is matching my fingers, and yeah, it's. But
Yeah.
anyway,
It just
it'll.
it just to me it's unrealistic that they're allowing that. So, um it I don't get it. I really don't. I really don't.
So if anyone, wants to help to support the channel, we don't expect it, but if you do, there is a link in the description of my tip jar over on PayPal. So if you guys want to use it, you can. If you don't, that's fine too. I'm just glad you guys show up. This will all get sorted. It's just going to take a few days or a few weeks. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Mike, good morning. Mike who?
I don't know.
I didn't see anybody.
Hmm.
Oh, I forgot mornings. I got rambling on about this. Let's say some good morning.
That's okay.
Let's see. We got Jim uh, Swanan, Suwanne, Angel. Is that Swanee? Swanee?
Swanee.
Swanee, good morning. Flip, good morning. Nanny, good morning. Ruby, good morning. Brenda, good morning. Jim, how you doing? DR, good morning. Christy, good morning. Oh, there's Big Al in the house. Good morning. Jim, how you doing? How you doing? Crystal, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm already way behind. I mean, we haven't even been going 10 minutes, so we already got 162 fabulous souls in the chat. Matthew, good morning. Did Jeremy, Tug, and Megan get hit? Jeremy didn't, Megan didn't, but yeah, the third one did right along with me. Yeah, hit. I know, what is that? Linus?
Linus Tech Tips talked about the issues this year on the bots YouTube has. Yeah, that's a big thing. It
Yeah.
really is. They decided, hey, instead of paying people to take care of this and handle it, let's just go ahead and just throw this crap in here.
Now, here we go. Now, Jeremy says, Coop is real. I've had the pleasure of meeting him. I am not a bot, guys. I am most definitely not a bot. I'm right here. But like I said, it'll get sorted. It's just a little setback. I mean, for me, I love to live stream. I love to be the interaction with the chat. Okay. But my household does not depend on this. But you take some other creators it's their sole means of monetizing their family. I feel really bad about all of those people. I really do. I mean, especially like, you got Tug and he's got Bug and Lug to take care of. Well, this is his job. So when it affects people like that, that's where it starts to really hit home that, hey, this ain't right. He's putting in anywhere from 2 to 4 hours a day on YouTube to support his kids. And to have something crazy like this happen is just absolutely insane.
It is. It's beyond insanity.
Good morning, Mercedes. Good morning, Big Dirt. How you guys doing? How you guys doing? Kimberly, good morning. Brenda, you can say some if you want to.
Oh, hi, Miss Tammy. Hi, Colleen. Brenda, good morning.
So YouTube AI bots are saying you guys are bots. Yeah, that's pretty much the way I'm looking at it. But no, it's not. It's not mass flagging by crazy people. It's YouTube. Okay, if you guys remember here, what about a month ago? I think I had a video that got pulled down because it had something that I didn't omit. It was a telephone number.
Right.
I wasn't reported for doxing anybody. I wasn't reported, didn't get a strike. It's just the bots saw that phone number and said, "Hey, you can't have that on here." I
Right.
I edited the video. It was right back up in a few hours. So it's I understand the direction they're trying to go. They're trying to get the human interaction out of it and let it all be run by AI. So there are going to be snafus.
Yeah, they gotta get the bugs worked out of it. Not everything is 100% uh, correct and what they're looking for. I mean, maybe they need to uh, reprogram the bots to, this specific thing shouldn't be here, this specific thing shouldn't be here, and that's what they, need to focus on instead of creators getting hit for what? For talking?
Yeah, I mean,
Showing court documents? Come on.
well, think about it. My channel's small compared to a lot of the other guys. And you take, Tug and Jeremy, for instance, these guys have hundreds of thousands of viewers, subscribers. So it's going to cost YouTube money.
Yeah,
I mean, if they demonetized Tug and Jeremy, look at the amount of money that they would lose because of that.
a
And I'm not
lot,
talking about Tug and Jeremy losing money. I'm talking about YouTube
right?
because they're making more money on the ads than any of the creators are.
Exactly.
I mean, when I shut my channel down, you had like a minute ad that would come on and you could skip it in 5 seconds. Well, now that I came back to YouTube, that's no longer the case. Now they have a full minute, 2 minute freaking ads, and you can't skip them until you watch like 30 seconds of them. So YouTube's making a whole lot more money off of the monetization stuff than the creators are, because they didn't give the creators a raise,
No.
but I guarantee they're making more money off of it, because now you'll have 2 or 3 commercials within one. You know what I
Mm,
mean?
mhm. Exactly.
So, when they start hitting these bigger creators, that's going to nail their own pocket. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, Sticky Widget's in the house. Good morning, my friend. Oh, there's Mike. Okay, Mike says, I've seen almost every one of Jeremy's videos, and he is definitely a bot. Definitely a bot. If he was real, no way he could get someone like George to be with him. Laugh out loud. That's funny. Well, I can attest, like Jeremy said a while ago, I have met Jeremy. He is not a bot. He is a flesh and blood human being. Some of the nicest people I've ever met. They treated Barb and I, my wife, very well. When you meet people, especially on YouTube, that have bigger channels, a lot of people get nervous about it, but they treated us like we were just ordinary human beings. They didn't treat us, there wasn't inflated egos. There wasn't fake personalities. They were genuine, down to earth people that like to have fun. All of this crap that's going on, over the YouTube stuff, a lot of these people are just angry, they're just upset, mad people. And, if they actually took the time to get to know the individuals, they would probably say things a lot different.
Right.
Well,
Nanny Clampett brought up something. I think I heard about that too, Nanny. Let's see, where did it go? Oh my gosh, now I can't find it.
I'm looking back.
Uh, well, I guess it went
Well,
poof.
there's that one.
No, not that one.
I'll find it here in a minute. It might be.
Okay.
I'm behind a little bit. So did she just recently say it?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'll find her in a minute.
I'm
Or she can
looking.
just, hey, Danny, repost your comment.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm caught up.
Oh,
But
no,
anyway,
no, no, Tree God said that. They hit the Big Dan show too. He got it back in about 2 weeks. So it's definitely AI. It's going around to I don't know if it's just like a luck of the draw if you get hit with it or not.
yeah, it's the bots.
Yeah,
You guys look at your chat right now. Everybody's names nowadays are with the at sign in front of it. We're used to, you could have your whatever you call it, your nickname up there.
right.
They're trying to get it to where AI can recognize what's real and what's fake. And so it'll just take some time. It'll get worked out. I'm
Yeah.
not bummed. I was a little frazzled this morning, like, what happened here? But it'll get straightened out.
Yes.
Remember that last video I just talked about? It
Yeah.
was fixed in a matter of hours, so
Well, it's not only that, it's how many other creators are getting hit for the same thing, in authentic content. How many more creators are going to get popped with that when it's wrong, when the bots are wrong.
right. Good morning, Pickle Tink. And oh, look at there. There's Miss Stacy Nat. What's happening, girly girl? But yeah, it'll get straightened out. It'll get straightened out. I'm sure it will. But
Uh,
until then, we're just going to keep putting along like nothing ever happened. That's just the way I look at it. I mean, yeah, there'll be a little bit of fundage that'll be lost along the way because of the monetization, but hey, it will get fixed.
right.
Oh, let's see. What was that? Yes, Randy, what you got to say? Yes, but fleeces, we're calling for mass flagging Sunday. Yeah, well, I can see them doing that because they were pissed off about the stuff that Megan was going to show cover on her show. Okay, but I'm not covering any of that. I'm not covering any of those FOIA requests. So why would they flag me? Why would they flag Tug? Tug didn't. He wasn't streaming last night. It was Megan streaming.
Right.
So yeah, I know they've called for mass flagging. That's going to end up coming back to bite them in the butt pretty bad. But as far as what's happened to Tug and myself, it's not them. It's AI stuff.
Yeah.
It'll get fixed.
Yeah.
Oh, they did the same thing. Uber did. They brought their what?
Did they bought their AI at Temu?
Yeah.
I don't know where YouTube got their AI bots to watch channel content. I don't know.
Well, I think it was Venom I was talking to this morning, and I guess she pays a lot of attention to TikTok. I don't know. I don't. I'm not a creator on TikTok, so I watch some of the stuff on TikTok, but I'm really not over there that much. And she basically said it's this the same stuff that's happening on YouTube was happening on TikTok. So, uh, like I say, it'll get sorted. It'll get sorted. Anyway, let's get to saying some good mornings. You want to take a handful of them?
Sure. Hey, Mama Coop, how are you? Hi, Dangerous Waves. KU Thunder, Big Al, Tracy. Hey, Venomous French Psycho, how are you? Mr. Kiko and Brenda, how are you?
Oh, there's Miss Sharon. And there's my sweetie, of course, Mama Coop. Oh, my sweetie's in chat. And French Psycho, good morning. Good morning. Now I'm just repeating what you said. Denise, good morning. How you doing? Gary, good morning. Oh, Brenda, Colleen, good morning. If we've missed any of you guys, just know good morning from D and I. We kind of got side Google a little bit this morning with all of the monkey wrenches we were talking about, but hey, it'll get fixed.
Yeah. Hi,
But
Stacy.
we do have a pretty decent little amount of stuff to talk about today. Of course, we got Randy's filing for Fed 1 and Fed 2. I think that's about 3 pages long, 2 pages long. It's not very long. And then, of course, we've got what the title indicates: bullying on YouTube's. Really, really.
Hmm. Hmm.
I tell everybody, stay away from anybody that's involved in this. Do not contact anybody. Do not go near their chats. Do not go anywhere near them. Okay, for a reason, because I don't want them to use it as an excuse. Oh, they're bullying me. I'm not bullying shit. Okay, I'm calling out people's lies. I'm calling out people's deceptions. Well, if you don't like it, don't listen. That's how easy it is. And I'm not telling people not to go support them. I'm telling people not to cause problems. You know what I mean?
Right?
Let Jeremy handle it.
Oh, hi, Johnny D. Hi, Polymopicus. How are you?
Polymopicus. Now I can't remember. I did get an email from Rickles the other day, and I didn't get a chance to read it all. I still have it. I hope he did not take his channel down, because I thoroughly enjoy his music that he makes. Yes, Green Flamingo says, hit the like button. So please, guys and gals, hit the like button. Teach old ScrewTube to send us out into the interwebs. And for everybody on the replay crew, please remember to hit the like button and hit the hype button if you want to. It just helps push our stuff out into the interwebs. All right. So what you got on your mind today, girly girl?
Not a whole lot. Well, not a whole lot. I've been focusing on work and things like that for the past few hours, trying to get things some stuff cleared up out of my inbox. So that's pretty much the extent of it.
Gotcha, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you had a pretty exciting weekend, huh?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did. We are going to have a little boy, my grandson. We went to uh, I went with my daughter-in-law. We went with our daughter. our daughter-in-law, I'm just gonna put it that way, and, did the 4D sonogram, got to see what this little chunky monkey looks like, and he is just so chubby, it's so cute, the little cheeks and the little hands and fingers, and, baby shower on Saturday. We did know that, she was expecting a boy back, late January, early February. They had the gender reveal party then, and, it was exciting, um, but, it was exhausting to 2 days back-to-back traveling, but it was all good. It was all good. Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, you sent me that picture, and man, oh man, that 4D
Mhm,
stuff is just
mhm.
totally amazing, guys.
Yeah.
It showed so much detail. It's nothing like when my kids were born, where you just saw that static on the screen and you couldn't make out nothing. This literally looks like a child. It is amazing the way they can do that nowadays. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it was. Everybody was, like, holding their breath, standing around looking at the monitor. It was like and then when the picture came up, it was like everybody exhaled at the same time.
Right? Mary, well, have fun with replay, girly girl. I love it when you show up. Just make sure and hit that like button and tell me, leave me a comment. But I hope your day's going fantastic. What has she got to say? I got to be on replay group. Have a good show. Everybody else, have a blessed day and supposed to be beautiful here in Minnesota. I'm going to clean my garage out so I can start putting. Okay, she got the rest of it. It cut her off. But have a good one, Mary. I know you'll be listening later, girly girl. I hope everything works out for you today. Spoil alert for grandkids, Tracy Spencer says.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, we got a little bit to talk about today. Of course, Crazy Lynette, she decided to bless us with another post on the screw tubes.
Oh,
Now, this
no.
one's a few days old. I missed this one the other day, but I really enjoyed reading this one. It was a lot cleaner than the last one. The last one, she was going absolutely bat crazy in the last one. Oh, mate, you weren't here yesterday.
No.
Oh, did you see how many cuss words, how many times she put the Lord's name in vain on her post yesterday or the other day?
No.
Oh my goodness, girl. I don't
No.
know who got her all upset and everything, but my goodness. She was using the GD word like it was candy. Like it was candy.
Oh, no.
For a ordained minister, that's kind of insane if you ask me.
Very colorful language, I take it?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. She was holding back nothing. She let it all fly. she
Oh,
she was an
no.
unhappy camper. Of course, it was a novel she put up as usual. But man, oh man, I'm gonna pull that up just to look at it. It was something else. I was shocked, very shocked to see it.
Mm,
To be honest with you, especially somebody that sits there Bible thumping all the time. It was absolutely insane.
crazy.
Now, why has that got us up on top? We don't belong up there. We belong over here. There we go. But yeah, she went slap crazy. Where is it? Where? Ungrateful. Oop, scroll in there, and now it won't do it. But yeah, right there,
Oh my
GD.
oh
I
my
mean,
gosh.
it's all throughout the post.
Oh my god, there's
Uh,
another one after
yeah,
the word
yeah.
pretty. Oh,
It,
wow.
it it's all over the place. I was
Oh,
like,
oh,
"Really?"
oh. Oh my god, there's another one. Oh my
Uh-huh.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
So somebody got her mad, boy. Let me she was hot.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm,
Oh,
mm,
oh.
mm.
It's crazy. It's crazy what she was doing,
Now,
but man.
when she's doing this, is she doing the talk to text, or is she actually texting it? Is she
Oh,
typing?
this is actual talk to text, I think,
Oh
because
my
if you
gosh.
you take it right here where it's I'm not gonna, and it doesn't get a first period till it gets way down here to where it says family ever.
Oh my gosh.
uh, I mean, she's going full blown, full paragraphs before she gets a period in there. Like this one where it starts at I and it goes all the way down to here where it says us.
Oh, wow.
It's crazy.
So
It's
so
crazy.
so was the child standing there next to her, or was she out of earshot from hearing all of this? Oh my
I have
gosh.
no idea. No
Mm.
idea.
Mm-mm-mm.
Well, I know if she see, this is how I can tell if she was typing it. Okay, if you're typing it and you spell the word God in a sentence, it makes you capitalize it.
Right?
Okay, this didn't capitalize anything. This is, if you notice, it's all lowercase.
Yeah.
So this is not her typing. This is her telling it, talking to it. But I hope the kid wasn't around when she was talking about all this stuff. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Next thing was not framing. Oh yeah, she's talking about the barn and
Right.
all of this stuff involved with the barn. But yeah, I was shocked. I was shocked. it
Mm.
I don't know if I'd have been doing that, but hey, that's just me.
Yeah, that's not good.
But the one that we're talking about today, I think it's this one here. This is the one we're going to go over. Now, this one was a few days ago. Okay. It's like she posted this one, then she posted the big long book one. But apparently, people are bullying her. I don't know who's bullying her. I know I'm not. I don't go anywhere near them. I don't live in Otter Creek. I live 2.5 hours away. I'm not going to her page. I'm not calling her. I'm not emailing her. I'm not nothing. So I don't know who she's talking about, but it ain't me.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Uh, okay, you can have at it if you want. This one's not as long as the one we did yesterday.
Okay. Did she post this yesterday or the day before?
This one, I think this one's like the day before. I'll go look real quick. It's fairly new. It's just not posted yesterday. I think it's like 2 days ago, maybe. I can go find
Okay.
out.
That's
It
that's crazy.
says a day ago, so I'd say Sunday.
Okay. I have never seen such schoolhouse bullying in my life, and those doing it should be ashamed of themselves. You you that you that are you that are following. Okay, I okay. You that are following and find it funny are some of the sickest people I have ever seen. Don't you care what God says about what you're doing? Do you care about the lake of fire and eternal misery? Well, maybe you should. Oh, look here, the SMDH, followed by God bless you all.
Yeah, I mean, what is she condemning everybody to hell? I try and watch what I say. Okay, I don't like. How can I say this? I try not to. I call these people stupid. I call them morons. Okay, because they are. Okay, but as far as making accusations like she's a worthless beat, and the C word and all this, I don't do that. Okay, I could care less. Now, I make my opinions based on what I see. She's talking about bullies. Okay,
Mhm.
nobody asked her to post this on social media. She posted
Mm,
this on her own.
right?
Okay, she's whether she wants to admit it or not, she's a public figure just like the rest of us are. Okay, if you don't want people talking about what you post, maybe don't post it. That's
True.
how that works. But as far as bullying goes, I don't know who's bullying her. I mean, did they ever stop to think that allegedly posting signs on the road, calling people ARPists and calling people PDF files, they don't think that's bullying? They don't think putting posts up on social media, calling people those same terms, they don't think that's bullying. I mean, come on, if you want to talk about bullying, this is like the pot calling the kettle black. That's how that works.
Right.
So stop being a victim. You're a victim of your own circumstances. Why are you constantly screaming you're a victim when you've created the entire situation that you're in?
Yeah, didn't LMNOP get with the paper at some point and talk about the tortoise rescue and put her child in the middle of it?
Yeah. I mean, she literally did an interview with, I guess it was a news reporter somewhere about her turtle rescue. Okay.
Right.
She's been all over social media. She's made guest appearances on people's channels. Okay. She's all these people have put themselves in the public's eye. Well, okay. When you're in the public's eye, you're going to be scrutinized. That's just how it works. It's not anybody deliberately trying to go out and harass you. What it is people commenting with their opinions on the stupidity that you're doing. I mean, every time Lisa goes live, I'm one of the most dumbest and irrelevant people compared, as far as she says. But yet, for some reason, I'm in her mouth all the time. Do I care? Nope. I don't care. Why? Because everybody has their own right to their opinions. Am I sitting there saying that she's bullying me or harassing me? No. I don't care.
But yeah, it's crazy. So somebody asked what SMDH means. That means shaking my damn head.
Yep. Yeah, some of that stuff kind of throws me for a loop sometimes too. Cassandra, good morning. My opinion, the courts need to make LP get some, what is that, psychic help?
Yeah, psychiatric
help?
Yeah.
Well, there's something definitely wrong with her. I'm not going to sit here. I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to make claims that there's something wrong with her mentally, but there's something wrong with her. Is it upbringing? Who knows? I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, it's kind of insane. These people like Lynette, she goes all over social media and she creates all this drama. Okay. And then she wants to sit back and cry that she's the victim because of all of the shit that she's created.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say she's mentally defective, but you got to start thinking, okay, if you don't want people to say things about you, maybe you should stop saying things about them. That's how it works.
Right.
But when you create a problem, you're going to reap the whirlwind as far as it coming back on you tenfold. That's just how it is.
Right.
She decided to try and destroy Jeremy Hales. It's already been established through countless text messages that have been shared all over the interwebs that she had a plan. She had a mission. She wanted to sue him in order for him to settle out of court so she could finish building her house and get rid of her paramour. Okay. These are not allegations. These are not statements that we're making up. These are actual factual statements that she has made.
It is. And it blows my mind why you would even put that in a text message or an email or anything like that.
Well,
I just
all I can say is, guys and gals, leave these people alone. Don't go near them. Don't mess with them at all. I mean, we talk about the stupid shit that they post on the internet. Hey, that's fair game. If they don't want it talked about, don't post it. But as far as messing with these people, don't go to their pages, please. Don't email them. Don't chat in their chats. Stay away from them. Okay, you'll do better off just leaving them alone and letting them ruin themselves, because that's what they do every day. They go on social media in some form, whether it be Facebook or YouTube, and they create problems, and then they want to sit back and cry, oh my goodness, you guys are so bad, you're so mean, you're bullying me. No.
Mm-mm. No. It's just voicing an opinion on what you're putting out there and trying to I mean, in my mind, I try to rationalize why she's doing it, but that just confuses me even more.
What?
I try to rationalize why she does this, and it just confuses me more.
DW, I do have the PayPal tip jar in my description, young lady. I haven't set up the Ko-Fi or any of that stuff, but I do have the PayPal tip jar. So if anybody wants to utilize it, have at it. But it's not expected. It's appreciated, but it's not expected. It's very easy, and then again, YouTube doesn't get 30% of it either.
Right, right. So, yeah, it blows my mind.
Crystal says their channel keeps popping up in suggestions. I keep clicking, don't suggest again, and not interested. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Uh, Mods, you are welcome to check my pics. I'll be glad to send, who is this? Venomous French Psycho, original pics on email asking. Okay, you guys are talking about mods there. Okay. Anyway, Mama Coop is posting it. What's Mama Coop? Oh, she's posting my link for PayPal.
Oh.
All right. But hey, it's all good. It's all gravy, baby.
So it just yeah. I mean, how long has she been doing this? How long?
Well, at least 3 years that I know of.
Okay. But let's not forget about all the Facebook groups that she had, right?
Right. Well, see, you got to remember, Jeremy sent out the cease and desist letter in May of
Mhm.
2023, right? And she had been trying to assassinate him all over Facebook before he sent out the cease and desist. So this is going back well into 2022 when all of this started with her. He finally had enough when the signs got put up. Well, when the signs got put up, here comes the cease and desist. But any normal, rational person would stop. You know,
Right.
I mean, Jeremy's got she's well aware of what Jeremy has at his disposal. She's well aware that he has over 700,000 subscribers. She's well aware that he's a millionaire. Okay. So why wouldn't she just listen and stop? No, what did they do? Like all these chuckleheads do. They double down.
Mhm.
They get worse about it. You're not going to tell me no, I can't do something. And they just continue. And then
Yeah.
what did it ultimately do? It ultimately landed them in court. And now they've got a protection order against them and
Yeah.
still trying to claim that they're victims.
Yeah, have we heard has anything happened since the 20th has, came and went?
Nah, I haven't heard a thing yet, young
Mm,
lady.
mm. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
I haven't heard anything about it. I've talked to a few individuals. Nobody has heard anything. And we'll hear something when Jeremy or Lynette and them say something. I can tell you this for a fact. If for some reason Jeremy did not get the protection order, it would have already been all over social media.
True.
Because we know how Lisa and them like to act. Okay. If she's got something that she thinks is going to damage Jeremy Hales, she can't get to a stream fast enough. So I can just about guarantee there's not been a ruling that he didn't get it. I just don't know if there's a ruling that he did get it. I'm just going off of what Jeremy has said, in his streams. He did make the claim that he has been awarded like $14,000 or something like that in lawyer's fees. But there's no paperwork yet. Of course, everybody knows it's domestic violence, so it's not on the docket.
Right.
So
Right.
we'll just have to wait and see how it plays out. I have no idea. I have no idea.
Screenshot this. I have a feeling JH is waiting for LP to talk first. Well, she's not supposed to talk about it, right?
There's a lot of things they're not supposed to do that they do. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Does anybody know has LP accepted FedEx yet? I have no idea, Cassandra. I have no idea.
Mm-mm.
You would think that her lawyer would
Would
have
it
information on it.
right, he not have accepted it on her behalf and then send it to her? I don't know. I don't know how any of that works.
I don't know. Uh, like Jeremy said, it's all classified as under domestic violence. So unless Lynette or Jeremy, talk about it, we can't get any kind of physical proof of it. So, which it's not really any of my business. Okay, I would like to see him and George stay protected. I most definitely would, because knowing just what's happened in the past, as far as people getting pew-pews pulled on them, I'm scared at the fact that if they don't get the protection order, that's going to embolden idiots to do things even worse. And
Right.
I don't want to see anything like that. Oh, what you got to say, Big Al? Her Ohio attorney accepts service for her, so he should know. Right, right. I would think that they would know, but at this point in time, this is on our part. This is all speculation. We have no clue, and I'm not going to reach out and bug Jeremy because it's none of my business. He will let people know when he wants people to know.
Right. Once it's already signed on the dotted line and has been entered, then that's when everybody else will know. But I was just curious, since how the 20th has came and went, there's been zero mention, even from LMNOP. You would think that she would be the first to run and post something about it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Uh, my opinion is if Jeremy does get the protection order, okay, you won't hardly hear anything about it. But if he doesn't get it, oh, they'll be all over social media bragging about it. That's just how it is. That's just how it is.
Oh, Kathleen, you know what? I think you're right. She states that Jeremy said that the judgment came in, but can't say anything until LMNOP gets the paperwork, which they keep refusing. It is the FedEx package.
Right.
Well, now, how's that going to look? How's that going to look on her?
Well, if they keep refusing it, okay, it'll just get to the point to where they'll make the lawyer, okay, she's gotten it. You know what I'm saying? If she doesn't take it physically, they'll probably say, okay, the lawyer's got it. The lawyer has to make sure she's aware of it.
Mm.
I would assume. I would assume. I don't know. Dinah's mom, where'd you go, girl? I seen you. I seen you. Late and lurking. Hi, D.
Hey, Dinah's mom.
Look at there. You get a high, but I don't. I'm jealous now. I'm jealous. No, I'm just kidding. Venomous Chucky, what you got to say? Elemental P did state in Flea's chat that the order persists until the judge rules.
Right.
The order what? It keeps going until the judge rules?
Yeah, the order is still in effect until the judge rules. So she is correct on that.
So even though yesterday was the time up on it, it'll still keep going until the judge rules?
Well, the judge should have ruled unless somebody got something stating otherwise.
Right.
So, hmm.
Lynette is butthurt and isn't going to accept it, even though her attorney has gone through it with her. Just saying. Oh, well, I don't know, Tracy. I mean, I see your point. I understand your point. But I don't know what goes on between her and her lawyer. So I can't really say one way or the other. How about you, D?
Yeah, I won't know anything until everybody else knows when Jeremy lets everybody know. That's when we'll all know together.
Let's see. Robin says it must be really bad for Elemental P That she's keeping so quiet about it.
Hmm.
That could be. I mean, from their track record, from all of them's track record, they're usually quiet on bad news, but they're all over the place on what they think is good news.
Right.
They'll let you know. They'll let you know. So if Jeremy doesn't get it, I guarantee you, we'll find out it from about it from either Lynette or Lisa real quick.
Right.
Because you guys remember whenever she got the ruling from the Florida bar, you
Mhm.
remember that?
Yeah.
She literally did a special stream in the middle of the day just to break that news. She's done that on a couple of other occasions as well. All
Yeah.
right. Good morning, Spawn. How you doing? Cathunder, good morning. Oh, Inspire, good morning. I have been watching JH way before all this crap with Elemental P. Right? Right?
A
I've been
lot of
watching
us
them.
a lot of us have.
Right. I started watching Jeremy and George back when George, I think it was like the second time she had been on camera. It's either the second or third time she was on camera with him is when I started following. Uh, that's around the time you remember Storage Wars, right?
Oh, yes.
Well, when Storage Wars got canceled, I didn't even think about YouTube for a long time. And then one day, Mama Coop and I were, I was messing around on YouTube and I had done a search on Storage Wars to see if I could see any like blooper stuff.
Mhm.
Well, a whole bunch of people on YouTube, like Jeremy and some of the other guys, popped up. Well, that's when I started watching Jeremy stuff. Was way back then. Oh my goodness. Where else we got? Volusia. Typically, a defendant refused the courier service. The court may allow service through another methods. Oh, through other methods. Okay. Such as regular mail or may deem the refusal as sufficient evidence of service.
Mm.
Okay. See,
Well,
I'm new to all this stuff. I don't know how this stuff works.
right. So, I mean, it just depends. I mean, how many attempts do they make? I don't know. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times? I don't know.
Right, right. I don't know. I mean, and then on top of that, Angie, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? On top of that, every state's different. I mean, the what how the courts govern sending out paperwork in one state might be completely different than what it is in another state.
True.
So, I mean, if you think about it, down here in Florida, you've got you've got to jump through the hoops like 3 or 4 times before you can even get a hearing on something like a protection order. I think at one point in time, Jeremy had said that it takes like 3 altercations before you can even get it in front of a judge. Well, I
Wow.
know in the state of Missouri, you can literally call the police, and if the police shows up, the police will issue one right there on the spot. They'll issue you a temporary one, and it's good for 15 days. Well, the 15-day period is in order for it to get into court. Well, then when it gets into court, it's usually, say, for instance, it's on a Friday, they give you a temporary. Well, usually you'll have a court date for like the next Wednesday because the next Wednesday is when they hear all of the restraining order cases.
Right.
So you'll go in the next Wednesday, you'll plead your case, and the judge will either offer it or he won't, one way or the other. Now, Florida, it's completely different. I mean, Missouri, you can literally sneeze in Missouri and get a protection order up there.
Hmm. Goodness.
It's so unless they've changed things, it is so simple. I mean, you can literally get restraining orders on people out of state that you don't even know. That's how crazy it is.
Yeah, it's
Here,
just crazy.
who was it that used to he was the real tall skinny guy and he used to host
Baby.
the Tonight Show? David Letterman?
Yeah, Johnny Carson, David Letterman. No, David Letterman had his own. Oh gosh.
He
Yeah.
had the late night, didn't he?
Yeah. I think it was called Late Night with David Letterman.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, the real tall guy who's kind of thin on top with his hair.
Yes, that's David Letterman.
Yeah, okay. He had a restraining order put on him. He lived on the East Coast, I think, or what. Anyway, wherever he lived, somebody on the exact opposite of the freaking United States took out a restraining order on him because they didn't like what he had to say on one of his shows. And he didn't even know this person, never even met this person, never even mentioned this person's name. And it went through court and it took him months to get that squashed.
Was
Now
it
he's,
was it was it Conan O'Brien? James says, Conan O'Brien. I don't remember which one, but I know what you're talking about.
but it was David Letterman is the one that had it done to him.
Okay.
And it took him months and months to get that thing squashed. And he didn't even know this person. But because she claimed that because she watched his TV show, that he was harassing her.
Uh, uh,
It, it was
okay.
insane.
Okay. That's crazy. That's amazing.
That's why there's so many people that don't have faith in a lot of the court system because of stuff like that. I mean, somebody you've never even met, somebody you've never even had contact with, and all of a sudden you get served with papers saying that you have a restraining order on you. How does that work?
I mean, how does she even know that anything was directed at her? I mean,
Exactly.
was she just having a moment and maybe uh, the shoe fit? Maybe she saw herself in what he was saying, so she assumed that it was
Yeah.
directed at her?
But yeah, it's absolutely insane at the amount of power that some judges will give an individual with no reason or rhyme, you know. I mean, it's insane. So but this stuff here, I don't know what's going to happen with it. I hope everything works out for them. I really do. Oh my god, or OMW. What is OMW? Oh
Oh
my
my
world.
word. Oh my
Okay, oh
word.
my word. How is that even possible without proof? He targeted her specifically. That's wild. Yeah, it was. It was. If you do a search on Google, you'll find the stories out there on it. But just think, I mean, granted, David Letterman's got a ton of money. Okay, he didn't have anything to worry about. It's just look at the aggravation that he was put through over a lie.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy. Oh,
Kid.
Hey Joe. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, Hey Joe. She claimed that he was using coded words and gestures during his show to convey messages to her. She's out in New Mexico. This was in 2005.
yeah. I remember reading about it. It was absolutely insane, insane. And the funny part is you take Florida for instance. You know, Jeremy had mentioned that you have to have like three different altercations or so. I can't remember exactly how he stated it, but in order to get a restraining order here, it's really hard. Okay, unless it's like domestic abuse where you literally got bruises and bleeding. You know what I mean?
Right.
Now, if a cop rolls up to your house and you got a couple that's been into a knockdown drag out and somebody's covered in, bruises, yeah, somebody's going to jail and they'll more than likely get a restraining order on the spot. But when it comes to what Jeremy's going through, I guess it's a different level, I guess.
Yeah, because if there's a lot more entailed in, I think, Jeremy's petition. It's not so much as it is stalking. It's more cyber harassment, I do believe, with the posts that she kept putting up and things to that nature. So I think there's a lot more entailed in that petition of Jeremy's.
Oh, MQSSS. Yes, I was hit right along with Tug. It's getting worked out. Uh, So if you are inclined and you do want to send something in the description box of the video, there is a tip jar for PayPal. If you don't, it's fine. It's okay. Everything's fine. Okay. You guys know I never expect anything. But yeah, I got hit too. Oh, back when I worked for the courts, service was considered either certified mail return receipt request, sheriff process server, or local newspaper for 3 weeks, one part or one week apart. Not sure about now. Okay, cool. Cool. But we'll know whenever, a judgment comes down. We'll find out about it.
Yeah, I do believe, we'll all know when Jeremy gets the final, when everything is like, signed on the dotted line and everything is taken care of. As far as LMNOP getting her paperwork, I don't know.
Oh, as far as that goes, I can go pull up that. Now, we've got two documents, but each document, they're exactly the same. So we're only going to read one of them. Speaking of Jeremy and speaking of Lynette, we have something on the bankruptcy.
Oh, no.
Well, no, it's Fed 1 and Fed 2 is what
Oh,
it
okay.
is, but it's about the bankruptcy. Oh, hells, there he goes. And I'll scroll down here. Now, Fed 1, the document number is 186. It's a status report on the bankruptcy. And for Fed 2, it's document 184, I do believe. So, just in case any of you guys are interested in that, that's the docket numbers. Let me get this over here. Scroll in. Yeah, here we go. And basically, this was filed by Randy Friday, I believe, the 17th, whatever the day the 17th was. I think it was Friday, Al said. Yeah, it was last Friday. So he filed it pretty much the same day that the judge ordered that he filed it. He must have already had it prepared, ready to go, I would think. Let's see. We're wanting to share this 186. Kabam. Kabam! There it is, right there. Let me get caught up on that. Okay, hopefully we know when when Levy County Sheriff makes a visit to remove pew pews from 1.66 acres. Flip says, yeah,
Right.
we might know about that.
Right.
Oh, please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm getting where I don't believe both sides, Randy says. I'm I'm in it just to vacate, just to talk about the story at hand. I'm not. I don't like what Lynette and Crook have done. I don't like what a lot of people have done. But at the end of the day, the restraining order, it's not on me. It's not for me. I'm just conveying what's going on. All right, all right, all right. What do we got here? Dangerous wave. Oh, she's talking about dangerous waves. All right. Oh, disguise the Fed papers as. Oh, okay. That's a good one right there, Tina. You want to get
Uh,
that one, D?
disguise the Fed papers as congratulations, you're the latest winner. Betcha she opens it then.
Yeah. What do they call that? That's okay. That's okay. I knew who you were talking about. MQSSSSSSS. That's quite okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, here we go. We got a status report here, boys and girls. You want to get it or I can get it. It don't
I
matter.
I'll take it. Plaintiff Jeremy Hales, by and through undersigned counsel, pursuant to this court's order dated July 15th, 2025, Doc 172, hereby submits the status report regarding the progress of defendant Preston's bankruptcy case and states as follows. 1. On July 3rd, 2025, defendant LMNOP filed a bankruptcy petition in the United States Bankruptcy Court for the Northern District of Florida, and we have the case number. On July 15th, this court entered an order staying this case as to defendant LMNOP pursuant to 11 U.S.C. 362A and directing plaintiff to file status reports every 90 days regarding the progress of defendant LMNOP's bankruptcy case. 3. On October 21st, 2025, the bankruptcy court granted debtor's motion to reinstate case Doc 39 in defendant LMNOP's bankruptcy proceeding. On January 12th, 2026, at a 341A creditor creditors meeting was held but was not concluded. 5. A hearing on objection to debtor's claim of exemption is scheduled on 2/10/2026 at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time via Tallahassee second floor courtroom, U.S. Bankruptcy Courthouse, 110 East Park Avenue. 6. Proof of claims are due by 4/2/2026. 7. A final evidentiary hearing on objection to debtor's claim of exemptions regarding homestead is set to be heard on September 15th, 2026 at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time or as soon thereafter as counsel can be heard at U.S. Courthouse, and we have that. Uh, the court has set aside 2 hours for this hearing. 8. Plaintiff will continue to monitor the bankruptcy proceedings and will file additional status reports as directed by this court. Respectfully submitted the 17th day of April 2026 by Randy.
You know what I found odd is on this one, that's pretty much it. I mean, they have, a few things down there. Okay, but there's not much. It's just a certificate, and then it lists, yeah,
Right,
okay, creditors. And on the other one, it doesn't list as many in the service list as it does this one, but it's just a technical thing. But
right,
it's
right,
probably because it's two different cases. One case has more individuals than the second one, so that
right.
could be it. So, what you think, girly girl?
Well, I'm still confused. Why I'm thinking this is probably why. Why Bolitho wanted Randy to submit the status updates, maybe due at the time that LMNOP didn't have representation, and that's the reason why this burden was thrown at Randy to do this was because LMNOP didn't have counsel.
That could be a big possibility. I didn't think about that, but I don't understand why Jeremy has to be billed by his lawyer to
To
fill
do
out paperwork on someone else's bankruptcy.
See, that's what confuses me. I don't understand that aspect of it. So I'm just gonna go, well, maybe it's because she wasn't represented and Randy would let the court know what's going on. I don't know. Yeah. So I
Oh,
mean,
what
I,
what you got to say here, Rick? I guess that's Rick.
yeah.
I guess that's oh Lord.
Yes.
Oh Lord, they are flagging. Sorry for that, Mr. Coop. They live in glass houses but love throwing rocks. Well, Rick, I'm I don't think it's Lisa or any of them. I think it's YouTube all the way. It's just something to do with their bots. It'll get fixed. But thank you so much for the concern, my friend. It means a lot hearing that from you guys. Oh, what do we got here? Where'd it go? D spills the tea. The courts also have the plaintiffs fill them in on what is going on, is what I was told.
Well,
It
yeah,
could be.
yeah.
See, I the way I was looking at it is Jeremy and Randy are the ones that took out the Fed 1 and Fed 2, right?
Yes.
Okay, so they're the ones that initiated the lawsuit. Uh, so yeah, maybe the courts is looking at it as it's their responsibility to keep the court updated. But what if Jeremy? We talked about this the other day. What if Jeremy wasn't a creditor? Okay, in the bankruptcy, and he had nothing to do with the bankruptcy. Why would it be his responsibility to look into someone else's affairs when it comes to bankruptcy and keep the court apprised to what's going on? That's the question I have in my head. Okay. Does that make
I
sense, D?
It does, but g- even if he wasn't a creditor, um, it it I don't know. I just can't make this make sense in my head. I must be thick or something when it comes to this.
Right. It's mind boggling because if he was attached in no way whatsoever to that bankruptcy, okay, and nobody was, not Travis, not Deanna, not George, not Jeremy, if none of them were attached to that bankruptcy whatsoever, why would he have to interject himself into finding out information on someone else's bankruptcy? That's the part that's kind of messing with my head. Um, is how he could be expected to keep the court updated on somebody else's shit. I mean, I keep repeating myself, and it's because I'm at a loss as to why Randy is responsible for all of this.
So, well, it either way you look at it, somebody has to report it. And the way I would think, well, she filed it, so she needs to be the one to keep the court apprised of what's going on. But
Exactly.
I'm wrong. I'm probably wrong in thinking that way. I mean, you would say, okay, this is what's happened now. It's 90 days. We're at this stage of it. Okay, file it. Okay, now we're at this 90-day stage, the second set of 90 days, and this is what has happened, all the way through this. So I don't know.
Here, you can take this one right here, girl, because I don't think there's anything normal about this bankruptcy.
Y-
Uh,
y-
from
n-
what I've been told by other people, if you go in with just a normal bankruptcy, it's just a few months and it's over with. We're heading into a year on this.
Well,
Yeah,
technically, it'll be a year in October because remember, she did the reconsideration in October and it got reinstated. So remember, because nothing was done correctly, so they kind of said, okay, we're not even going to look at it. And then Saran Wrap came in and he filed the reconsideration. Well, the reason why nothing was done was because Saran Wrap was in trouble at that time and he couldn't file anything electronically. Remember that?
yeah,
So, that's the reason why. And this is a little bit more of a complex case than a normal Chapter 7, I
yeah.
would say. So,
From everybody that I've talked to, a normal bankruptcy, uh, you list everything and everything's going smooth and it's over with pretty quick. But when you have question marks come up, has everything been completely honest? Have you been completely honest with everything that you put into the paperwork? I think whenever the courts find out or see a pattern of dishonesty, maybe
mhm,
within the filing, that's when it prolongs thing. It brings in your what do they got this forensic auditor that are going out that are going to take account all of the assets that they have. They brought in them, and then they
right.
brought in a legal team on top of that to help guide through the waters of the legal shit. So I don't know. I could be wrong, guys. I've I've made that very clear. I don't know shit about this bankruptcy stuff. This is all news to me. Uh, doesn't most people file chapter what 13 or 11? They
7 is your basic typical to eliminate debt.
right. But
Uh,
now the other two, they just reorganize your debt for you to
uh,
pay off, right?
right. 13, if I'm not mistaken, I'd have to go pull that back up, but I think that 13 is reorganization of debt,
Okay.
and that's where you pay back your creditors.
Okay.
And an 11 is geared more towards corporations to reorganize their things.
Stacy says, exactly, Coop. Shouldn't be his responsibility. Should be LP bankruptcy lawyer to update. One would think. Yeah, that's the way. I mean, that's the burning question that D and I just can't seem to find an answer for is
Yeah.
why she brought on the bankruptcy and her bringing on the bankruptcy created the stay in the courts that she's in. So why wouldn't she? I mean, she has a lawyer.
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, ever since the bankruptcy has been moving forward, she's had a lawyer. So you can't blame it on her not having a lawyer. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Jerry, the court needs to know about the bankruptcy because once you have a bankruptcy, that case becomes stayed due to the fact that there is damages, monetary damages being sought. So that stays the case until the bankruptcy is completed. So,
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. Man, I got way behind. I don't even see your freaking comment you just read. Oh, Big Al, what you got to say, my friend? I know bankruptcy takes about 90 days to 6 months unless there's fraud involved. And now they're trying to figure out what they can nail them on. Well, think about it. You got that forensic team coming in. Am I pronouncing that right, D?
well,
Or is it?
they're like, are they an investigator? So,
It's the McMullen bunch. They
yeah,
come in to find assets that haven't been put
right.
on file. So
Let me
they're
see.
working on basically a contingency. They get 40% of whatever they find. So they're going to put in a lot of work. They're going to look under every dead turtle they can find. I
Oh,
mean,
that's Osley McMullen. They're in Tallahassee. So they, let's see if I can't find something real quick. Uh, so they were hired by the bankruptcy court. So they are advisors to their client. So if the bankruptcy court is their client, they are advising them what they should do. So,
oh, Crystal's got a good comment. Is this the judge that put the stay on it waiting for bankruptcy completed so she couldn't add damages? No,
no,
no, that's Judge Grobe. Judge Grobe is the one that has told Randy and them to hold off on submitting all of their lawyers' fees and everything until the bankruptcy is done. That's in the thumbnail case
right.
because he sees through what they're trying to do. So he's asked Randy and them to hold off. And I think he's made the same ruling with the Grangers as well. I'm not 100% sure.
So that, that's it. Now, why would LP's attorney want to bring attention to someone LP owes money to? Isn't there a deadline to make a claim?
Uh, that's a good question because I know there's some people in here in the chat that have went through bankruptcy court. Okay,
Yeah,
but I don't think they had to go through it the way they're going through it now. I think that most people, like I said, when my mom and dad filed theirs, I was too young to really remember, but I don't remember ever getting drug out. It like happened one day and it was over like the next. It was pretty fast.
right.
But of course, back then, my mom and dad didn't own shit. Okay. So uh, they filed bankruptcy because my dad had his heart attack and he had to go in and have, back then where they replaced all the arteries in your heart.
Yes,
What was that?
that's
Quadruple or something bypass?
bypass. Yes,
So when they did that, he was 100% disabled. He couldn't go back to work. So they had to file bankruptcy, but they didn't have. This is back in the freaking late 70s, early 80s. This happened. So they didn't have a bunch of credit card debt. They didn't. I think they had a pickup truck that they had financed. I can't remember, but this is crazy.
yeah. Al says that the bankruptcy court has found there is something fishy about this bankruptcy, so the court is looking at LMNOP's bankruptcy with a fine toothpick. Al,
Well, yep, I can agree with that.
yeah,
Well, that's the McMullen team. That's what
yes,
they're there
right,
for.
yeah.
Now, I was surprised at the judge uh, allowing the trustee to hire her own firm. I was surprised on that because the Bender team, that's the trustee's law firm.
Mm-hmm.
I would have thought that that would have been a conflict of interest, in my opinion. Um, I would have thought that they would have brought in an outside attorney instead of the trustees company. But hey, that's just me. Oh, what you got to say? Where'd it go? Come on back here. Where did it go? It flew by so quick. Oh, there it is. Oh, she's talking to Nanny. Right, Nanny? I get JH is the plaintiff, but how is LP stayed due to her bankruptcy, his responsibility exactly should fall on her bankruptcy lawyer to keep courts updated or judge look for himself. I can agree with that. I think that's what you and I are scratching our head on
Yeah.
is
I,
why her attorney is not the one, you know, filing this information. I don't know. I don't know. But I do remember that. And when that order came down of telling George or telling Randy that he had to file updates, I scratched my head back then.
yeah, I found that to be crazy. I was like, wait, what? Why? Why? I don't understand.
But then again, Bolito has done some crazy stuff. He's done some outrageously crazy stuff. I mean, the biggest concern that I have about this whole thing was the fact that he's sanctioned Randy, but hasn't done shit to Bubbles. Okay, I could be jumping the gun. Maybe he'll do it at the end of it all. I don't know. Uh, but it just seems a little bit biased to me that he hasn't pulled Bubbles to the carpet yet.
It hopefully it happens, because to me that was not cool to sanction Randy at that time, and a few months later, Bolitho states they will be sanctioned at the end. Well, why
Well,
did you do Randy then? And then now you're going to say you're going to sanction Bubbles at the end. Why didn't you sanction Randy at the end as well? What's going on?
well, if you think about it for a second, the judge, this from what I've been told, and from what conversations I've had with other people, that hearing, that April 3rd hearing where the two of them were demanded to show up in
Mhm.
Pensacola, bring their checkbooks,
Mhm.
that's not normal. Okay. So when Randy shows up, the judge is already pissed off that he even had to call this hearing, right?
Right.
So Randy shows up. He's the only one shows up. Basically, Bubbles just thumbed his nose up at the judge and says, "Yeah, I don't care. Whatever." You know that had to piss the judge off. So who's standing in front of him to reap every bit of his anger? Randy. So he took out all of his frustration on Randy because Randy did the right thing and showed up when he was ordered to show up.
Right. But by the same token, why are you going to sanction one and then say, "Oh, well, we're going to sanction him at the end"? Talking about Bubbles. Why not sanction both at the end? To me, it was Bolitho was just angry, and I'm just, it's just me talking, okay, guys? This is just pure speculation on my part, okay? That Bolitho was upset. He was aggravated. He was annoyed at everything that was coming across his desk, and he took it out on the one he knew that would show.
Or that did show.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Big Al, remember all this being recorded by Randy and is most likely will be going to the U.S. Court of Appeals, according to Hinkle. Oh, okay. See, there's a lot of stuff that we don't show, that Al reads in the background. Like we pull up all of the motions, but there's other stuff that's on the docket that we don't pull up that it's not a document. So Al reads all of that stuff, and he's got a pretty good idea what's going on. Bearded Man Steve, I think I'll remember JH saying there is a way to combine Fed 2 cases to bankruptcy case, so it's one case instead of 3 cases. Could be. I don't know.
Mm. Uh,
Oh, what you got?
it was Tina Ortiz. Ortiz.
Right here?
So, yeah, so Randy showed up at admission of guilt. That's the way it seems. No, he was ordered to appear. Okay. And
Yeah.
when the judge orders you to appear, you just don't sit there and say, nah, not today. I've got a dinner date or I have a lunch date or I'm going to go golf. You can't do that. You have to show up.
Oh,
It's
Bubbles. What was Bubbles' excuse? Oh, good. I'm going to be. I threatened to be arrested. No, he wasn't.
right,
That threat from the judge came because of the debacle during the deposition. Okay, where the two parties were fussing with each other. Okay, and he made it a wide thing. He said, I will throw people in jail. Okay. It wasn't directed at just one or the other. He was basically saying, you get your act together, or I'm going to start putting people in jail.
right,
He said nothing about putting anybody in jail over the April 3rd
right.
hearing.
So it's not so much as an admission of guilt. It's just that when you are ordered by a judge to appear, you better appear or have a damn good reason why you aren't there and you need to notify the court.
So, Volusia, I'm not sure why or if even legal to cause additional litigation money on a plaintiff of a civil case, but been paused by defendants filing bankruptcy. Okay, you read that and then you tell me what you think about it.
I'm not sure why or if even legal to cause additional litigation money on a plaintiff of a civil case been paused by a defendant's filing bankruptcy.
Oh, I get what
Yeah,
Felicia's saying. In other words, Jeremy is hitting. He's getting the brunt of the freaking monies. Because remember, guys, he's the only one paying anything. No, none of these other people have paid a dime, other than Jeremy. You got MLS that got a lawyer, whether he's paying him or not, or whether or not it's a friendship thing. I don't know. And then you got Bubbles that's got a lawyer. Whether he's paying that guy, who knows? But as far as those three individuals, they're the only ones that basically are footing the bill for anything. Jeremy, especially. Jeremy's footing the bill for everything. So why is this judge making him pay to inform the courts of Lynette's nonsense? It, I, I don't know. You know, it's mind boggling because Jeremy
yeah,
could turn around and sue for sanctions and attorney's fees, and this could be part of it.
right. Because see, each time there's an order for Randy to respond to something, every time that document is filed, that costs Jeremy because he's paying filing fees. He is paying the attorney time to write up the response to what the court is requesting him to do. So that's more money. That's more of a burden.
All right. Well, you had paint chips the other night. Literally saying that he was going to do everything within his power to make Jeremy spend money. He was going to flood the courts with paperwork. He was going to do this. He was going to do that. And I'm pretty sure all that was collected for evidence. But still, Bolito, he's literally bleeding Jeremy of finances for somebody else's garbage.
It's just crazy.
More money for JH to ask for when he gets lawyer's fees, Buffalo Man says. Yeah, well, at the end of the day, what's Jeremy really going to get? I mean, yeah, if he wins the satisfaction of knowing that he won, but the extra money that he's having to fork out for stuff like this, which this shouldn't be, he shouldn't have to pay for stuff like this right here.
Right.
Those are expenses that he shouldn't have to have. These should be all on Lynette because she does have a lawyer. Okay, they miraculously found $6,000 for this lawyer, so he's got money. Why aren't they submitting their stuff? And a few people were saying, well, he doesn't have the ability to file electronically. They have to send everything in. No, that's over with. He's got his electronic filing privileges back.
So it just It's
Uh
just
oh.
amazing.
What happened?
I don't know.
I'm expecting some some news, guys. So just give me a second.
Right, Volusia, the part of the judge's responsibility is to mitigate cost. Ordering further filings related to defendant bankruptcy is costing plaintiff fees. Exactly. Exactly.
It's like every time you turn around, Bolito is just increasing what Jeremy has to pay out and letting all these other people just, okay, you're okay. You don't have to pay nothing. Oh,
So I don't understand.
oh, looky there. Looky there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just ignore. Yeah. All right. All right. What do we got here? Crystal says there needs to be an auction first. Oh, talking to the moron that showed up. Okay. The stats. I think JH is what?
Burdened because it's important to his case. If not, we told him it was going to drag on and cost. We investigated the process when we were there, as not residents had a threat here too. I don't understand. Might be talking to somebody.
I don't know.
Not
I don't
sure.
know.
So,
Oh, JH gets judgment that he will never be able to collect on. Yeah, but if he gets judgment, he might not be able to collect on it. Not in its entirety, but everyone involved that he gets ruled for, they will be financial slaves to him for the rest of their lives. There's no way they'll be able to get out of it. The answer is because JH is the plaintiff who filed the suit. And it common for judges to ask plaintiff attorney to send status updates to update docket. Plaintiff files, plaintiff updates court. Yeah, that's
but you see, but here's Jeremy didn't file the bankruptcy. That was LMNOP who filed the bankruptcy. So
right.
I don't know.
Crystal, I don't know what you apologizing for, girl. You haven't done anything wrong. You're good. You're good. Oh, yeah. Watch up newspaper. Might visit next. Yeah. Guys, if you don't want to engage with the moron, don't. Okay. They'll get bored and leave. Just keep it nice. Just keep it nice. Who are you calling? Oh, so idiot's been okay. Well, guess what? When the name calling comes out, guess what that gets you? That gets you taken straight to the no fly list. So if he's name calling people, right to the no fly list he goes. Oh, did I? Did I? Okay. Well, then keep him here then. If I'm the one that called him an idiot, yeah, go for it. Let him stay. Oh, do people not understand? JH will spend whatever it takes to clear his name. Period. Tammy says. Right, Tammy? What you think, DD?
I agree. I mean, because he gave everybody ample time to step back or walk away, to stop, and nobody did. And everybody just started engaging in it and just started hammering it out. So, hey, you know, I don't know.
Right? Right, Faves? Well, I could, but there's that little pesky thing that I'm kind of working on right now. But yeah, I'm not. I've been ignoring them. So the chat, just be. My rules, guys. Be kind or be gone. That's as simple as it gets. They can voice their opinions all they want. Everybody has that right. If you want to engage nicely. If you don't, just ignore them. That's what I've been doing. Oh, Cassandra, is this bankruptcy lawyer really going to stick around till September?
Well, actually, I don't know if he is or isn't, but he probably will because he was paid 6K to handle this. So he's in it for the long haul. He's in it until it's finished.
I'm just wondering, has he even hit that 6,000 yet? I mean, as far as the work involved. You know what I'm
Well,
saying? Everybody talks about how it's really expensive, for these lawyers. Has he done $6,000 worth of work yet?
mm, I don't know. I don't think so.
Because it's not like Fed 1 and Fed 2 where you've got multiple facets of this whole thing that you have to deal with. He's just dealing strictly with the bankruptcy. He's not dealing with all of the other stuff like what's in Fed 1, Fed 2, the Ohio stuff. So those kind of cases where you would have to read a lot and get a clear idea of what's going on with your client, he doesn't have to. He's just solely concentrating on just the bankruptcy, right?
Right. Right. So,
Oh,
oh, Al, I didn't think about that.
where's he
Uh,
at? I'm looking for him. This one right here.
yeah, there is a secondary lawsuit within the bankruptcy, the adversary, to which Jeremy is the plaintiff, and most likely that is why JH has to file. But he was asked to do the updates last year.
I think
So,
that was before. Oh, by the way, I didn't even tell you about that. You remember that document 10?
uh-huh.
Okay, Al did some digging. He did a lot. Oh my goodness, Mama. Oh my goodness, Mama's home and Tickles has come to say hi, huh? Yeah. Okay. Woo, she gets loud. Anyway, Al did some digging and he found all of it. And
Okay.
that's where he said that there's an adversary lawsuit within the bankruptcy. He found all the documents.
Oh,
So
wow.
there's more than just one. There's quite a few. I think in all total there's like 5, maybe 6. Let me go see real quick. Because he uploaded them and I grabbed them. I snatched all of them. But I haven't really thought about going through them yet because I wasn't real sure on them. So let me go see. I think he put it in the bankruptcy. Pretty sure he did. Yeah, it's 1 through 10.
Oh, wow.
It's like the first one is adversary document. It's 1 complainant case. Okay, gives case number. Then one's a receipt, one's a summons, clarification of notice or certificate of notice, return mail to court, notice of filing, order vacated, and then certificate of notice. And then, of course, number 10, what we read the other day.
Right. So
But
there's more to it than just what was found. So there
yeah,
is more. Okay.
right.
Okay.
But there isn't anymore when it comes to what Lisa was talking about. Lisa says that document 10 had other documents tied in with it. No, it does not. The only thing in document 10, what was it? I think 10 pages, maybe. Let me go see real quick. Where is the bankruptcy again? Fed 1. Let's go here. Let's go here. Bankruptcy. Okay. Oh, where did it go? Where did I put them? It's not there. I've got them here somewhere. I just can't. Oh, there they are. 1. Let's see. 3, 3, 4, 4. Okay. Let's go. What was I? Oh, that document 10. That's where I was going.
Right.
Motion to file dismissal. I think that's it. No, that's not it. Yeah, 410 of 26. Yes, it was defendant's partial motion to dismiss. There's only 14 documents. That's it. There's
Okay.
not anything else attached to this. Okay, Lisa May claims that there's other stuff attached to this. No, there's not. So I don't know what she's talking about.
Okay.
Because you and I went over the 14 pages.
Right.
So I don't know, Carlero. I don't know. Thank God mommy's in the house. Buck naked, what you got to say? JH brought the action. The bankruptcy stayed it. If JH wants to go forward, the court has to know when the stay ends. If he wants the suit to proceed, he has to keep the court informed.
Okay.
That's kind of what I was thinking, but I just couldn't understand why she didn't inform the court. But now you just said that. That makes sense, right, D?
Yeah.
I can kind of understand that.
Yeah.
So who was that? That was Buck Naked. So Buck, what you're saying is even if Jeremy wasn't even involved with the bankruptcy whatsoever, had nothing to do with the bankruptcy, he would still have to go to her or go to the courts and find out what's going on and file updated statuses.
Yes, that's if he wants the case to proceed, which would be Fed 1 and now Fed 2. So now that makes sense because
Yeah.
I didn't understand that at that time.
Got it, got it, got it. D spills the tea. If you look it up on Chat GPT, it tell you why the plaintiff has to report it. Okay. I think Buffed, was it Buffed Old Man or was it Buck Naked? Buck Naked, I think he just clarified it for me on
Yeah.
that. So now my head's not scratching no more. I was go ahead, you got that one.
I was awakened to it being quite a different from what you find up north in protection laws. I spoke to the Levy County Sheriff who secured schoolhouse yard sales, myself trying to understand this and more. Oh, okay.
All righty. Cool. Donna's mom, if you are a supporter of 2Ls, how can you actually support a group that has been debunked with the money and all of the name calling and slanderous activity? Oh, you don't see any of that here. Yeah,
Hmm.
pretty much. That's Miss Tina.
Yes.
All right.
So it was, yeah, that makes sense now.
Okay, I'll catch up tomorrow. I missed it. 12:40 a.m. Take care, all. Well, you get some sleep. You get some rest, Inspire. Glad you got to hang out for a little while. Catch us on replay. All right, for all you guys and gals out there on replay, please do me a favor, hit that like button and smash that hype button. Helps old YouTube get us out into the interwebs. And I just saw Miss Kim come rolling in. She's lurking. She's lurking. Welcome, 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 Kim. Good afternoon, young lady. Okay. Yes, Al. Buck, he just cleared that up for me. And
Yeah.
I don't think you're scratching your head anymore either, are you? Okay, buffed old man. I found interesting that Belito threw out the order the same day the clerk stamped Shockett's update. Oh, did he?
I did. Okay.
I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Huh. Yet again, no answer. So you are Lisa. I don't care who they are, Tina. Uh, they nobody's going to listen to anything they say. So they're not going to change anyone's mind at this point. They're just wasting their time. I mean, it's not going to change anyone's mind in the chat. They can talk all they want. I don't go over to anybody else's chats and try and change anybody's mind because it's a waste
Yeah.
of time. Why bother? I mean, you've got all of those other guys' chats over there. Those people believe in what they're saying, so there's no reason for me to go over there and antagonize anyone.
Yep. So
I mean, they can come in here and say what they want, but literally, it's not going to change anybody's mind in this chat. Okay. I have a feeling probably I is watching in maybe LP, Matthew says. I is watching and maybe LP. I wouldn't doubt it, Matthew. I wouldn't doubt it at all. Oh, okay. To each their own, but I disagree. JH is very caring. What is that?
Person.
Feather person.
Yeah.
Cool beans. Oh, I was reading the wrong one. I was reading the one right below it. And I'm like, what? F feathers. All right. But none would left without any lost feathers. Right. True. I'll try to be good. Oh, you're doing, Tina, you're doing all right, girl. Ain't nobody upset with nobody. I ain't even upset with the skunk boy or girl, whatever they are. I don't care. They're not going to change anybody's mind.
No.
Philip Kraft. Why would you not like JH? Because he won't give LP money. It's his fault. What is that? He desires what?
Who does or who does not give money to? Yeah, he delegates who he gives and does not give money to. That's his prerogative. He has a right to do that.
Right.
So,
I mean, if all the people, the audiences out there want to help Lynette, let them. I mean,
yeah.
it's none of my business. I could care less. All I know is that the woman is lazy as shit. And why would you help someone that literally created the problem that they're in? Why would you want to have anything to do with that? Why? Because she's got a child? Okay. Well, okay. I feel sorry for the kid, but mom and dad or guardians, they're the ones that created this whole situation. They're the ones that stood up and decided they're going to be horses' asses and get themselves tangled up in a lawsuit. So why does that community want to support them for that? Jeremy's not the one that started all of this. They are.
Right.
Lynette and Crook did it. They're the ones
Mhm.
that decided to trash him online. They're the ones that decided to allegedly plant signs on the side of the road. They're the ones that are making entire groups on Facebook just to trash the man's business. You see,
No.
I love it when people try and bring in the Christian thing. How can Jeremy Hills do this with him being and call himself a Christian? Nowhere in the Bible says that you have to sit back and let people run all over you, defame you, and trying to ruin your business. Nowhere in the Bible have I ever seen that. Now, I'm not a Bible thumper. I worship in my own way. Okay. But nowhere in the Bible does it say you have to sit back and watch people trying to ruin your business. Have you ever seen that in there, D?
No.
So apparently, him trying to sue these people to get them to leave him alone makes him an evil person. How does that work?
It
How would okay, let's take for instance this little skunk person here in the chat. How would they like it if somebody was trying to ruin their business, ruin their relationship? What would they do? Would they just ignore it if they had the funds to fight it?
I don't think it would be ignored. I think they would want to set the record straight.
Right. I mean, there's nothing illegal about what Jeremy is doing. He's doing it legally. He didn't ask Lynette and Crook to do what they did all over social media. He didn't invite any of these other channels in to do what they've done by contacting his business partners, by trying to ruin everything that he's trying to build. He didn't invite them to do that to him. So he's a bad person for suing them and trying to hold them responsibility. Make that make sense to me, D.
I can't because it doesn't make sense. I mean, come on. You
I
know,
mean, all these people have to do is sit back and say, okay, let me put myself in Jeremy Hill's shoes. What would I do? And the first one that says, oh, I would ignore is a damn liar.
no,
If they had the means and opportunity to settle this legally, they would do exactly what Jeremy is doing.
exactly.
I mean, granted, are there some things that Jeremy's doing that I don't agree with as far as the suits go? I would have probably took a little bit of a different direction on Fed 2 than what he did, but hey, it's his case, it's not mine. I was shocked when they filed that with 10 defendants. I was floored. I was like, wow, this is gonna hurt. I mean, financially, that's a lot of people to have to take on at one time.
It is, and it's time consuming. It's, it's hard on the person themselves that's filing this. If
Right.
that, you know, it's stressful.
Now, I could really see him taking it to state court and going like one or two at a time. Okay, get the win on one or two of them, and then move on. Uh, Personally, I would have liked to have seen him just sue John and Lynette, win that case, and then once he won that case, that would give him, more ammunition for suing the rest of them. You understand what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, but that's just me. But Jeremy, he can do what he wants with his money. Uh, I'm not gonna sit here and say that I don't support him because I do. I do 100%. But at the end of the day, it's not my legal battle. You know what I mean?
True. So it just, and Dinah's mom brought up a very good point. Um,
This one? Nope. That's
nope.
she's talking about sublimation. This one? Point blank?
Yes, they should have adhered to the cease and desist. LMNOP should have told BBB no when she heard the lies and the plan of destruction. She did this, not Jeremy. So,
See, that's what a lot of people want to forget. Is where did this all start? It didn't start from Jeremy. Jeremy didn't ask Lynette and Crook to do what they did. Okay. But everybody wants to forget the fact that all they want to see is the noise that's being, pushed out onto the interwebs by other people. And they're trying to ignore the fact of why they're here in the first place. They're here in the first place because two people could not stand to be told no. And then they were told to stop, and they didn't stop. They kept on going. And then it ultimately led them into a protection order hearing where they lost. They have a protection order on them. They want to forget about that. They literally are convicted in a court of law for stalking and harassment. But they don't want to talk about that. They just want to talk about how evil Jeremy Hells is. It's mind-boggling.
yeah, yeah, it is. It's just crazy, craziness. You know, when somebody tells you stop, doesn't mean stop doesn't give, that's not the green light to go full scorched earth. Stop means stop. So
Well,
I
it's
guess,
some people just they can't handle the word no. Exactly. It all started over signs and being told no. Then it blew up,
mhm,
right? But see, I still say to this day that there's a lot of people that support Lynette and Crook that don't know all the story. They haven't been following this since day one. They came into it after the fact, and they came into it under the guise that, oh, this poor elderly couple and their child's being attacked by this multi-million-dollar YouTuber. That's the guys they came in under. They didn't come in under the fact that these two individuals literally tried to ruin a man's business.
absolutely.
Do I hate anybody? No, I don't hate nobody. Do I dislike the way people treat other people? Yeah, I do. Uh, at the end of the day, I don't give a shit what people say about me. I really don't. There's been people trying to attack me for a long time. Do I give a shit about what they have to say? No. To me, they're not relevant. So I don't pay it any mind. I don't pay it any attention. I move on every day covering what interests me. This case is fascinating to me. I want to talk about this case. So people show up in our chat every day that are interested in the same thing.
Right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Sharon, you're right. LMNOP did have a strategy.
You see, a lot of these people don't even know about that. They
Mm-mm.
refuse to listen to anything that's going to debunk anything from Lynette and Crook. I mean, Shara Wolf literally posted several videos with
Mhm.
screenshots of conversations between her and Lynette. She moved to Otter Creek, yes, with a strategy, Sharon. Exactly.
Mhm.
This was planned out way before she ever moved there. But yeah, a lot of the people that are supporting Lynette and Crook, they don't know all of this. They don't pay attention. They don't want to hear it. They think of Jeremy as the evil man from YouTube trying to hurt an elderly couple, which is complete crock of shit, in my opinion. Oh, here we go. Crystal, what you got to say, girly girl? You want that one?
Sure, stalking and interjecting herself with dollar signs and gimme, gimme into someone else's life, and success started this. The rest followed when told no.
See, I've only got one bit of advice for anyone out there. Put yourself, educate yourself on all the stuff that's gone on during every bit of this, okay? And then put yourself in Jeremy's shoes. Would you stand by and allow someone to continue doing what they're doing to him? If I had the means and the money, I'd sue him myself, if I were in his shoes.
Yeah, you have to set the record straight. And to me, setting the record straight that speaks volumes. And
Dinah's mom said she wanted that bed and breakfast so bad.
right.
Oh, was she actually wanting a bed and breakfast too?
Oh, yeah, she spoke about that.
Or was it she was wanting Jeremy to build the bed and breakfast across the street so she could reap the
No, she
benefits of it?
she stated that she was going to do a bed and breakfast too.
Where?
I don't know, but she did state that. Am I wrong? Dinah's mom, didn't she not state that?
Oh, hello, Mr. Coop, D, and Chad. Busy day. My four sons. Welcome, welcome. Glad to have you. Glad to have you. You coming in a little bit late, so you'll have to catch us on replay. But for all the guys out there on replay that have made it to this point in time in the show, please do me a favor, hit that like button. And if you got just a little bit of your time, hit the hype button as well. If you don't know where that's at, it's located right by the comments. You just slide the comments over on your phone, and boom, there'll be the hype button. It'll help YouTube send us out into the interwebs. All right.
Right, Dinah's mom said, "Yes, mini houses." She was going to
Oh,
do little mini houses, yes.
Oh, so she was going to put in some shed and breakfasts, huh? Oh, I can see that. I can see that. Here, come on now and spend this $500 a night living in this shed. We've got plenty to offer. We've got a bunch of dead turtles over here. We got a big composting pile over here that's got a bunch of human waste in it. We've got chickens that's running around ever so often before the dogs get a hold of them and eat them.
Oh, goodness. Dinah's mom said she said 4 or 5 on property with the salmonella experience.
Oh, wow.
Oh, no.
Oh, what you got to say, stats? Mr. Coop, I hear you. I've been a watcher since right before George and met many of the channels. It's definitely been different. Rock on. Well, thank you, stats. Thank you. I find it interesting, and the thing is, I don't care what anyone out there does on their social media platforms, on their YouTube channels. I don't care. That's their business. They're the creators. They can do what they want. Why other creators have have a problem with other creators and what they do, I don't know. It's just mind your own business.
Right.
I don't mind yours. Don't mind mine. I want to talk about this subject. Right now, sitting here right now, we have 376 people that want to talk about this subject. Earlier, we had upwards of 400 plus wanting to talk about this subject. So, if it's not your thing, hey, guess what? Change the channel. That's how it works. She said 4 or 5, probably with the okay. I'm behind.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, the best way is to sit back, listen to both sides, and keep quiet. You will learn a lot. Also, do your research on the players. Exactly, Lane's why. See, everybody thinks that we all came into this just blind. Okay. I didn't. When all of this started happening between Jeremy and Lynette, I didn't take one side or the other. I listened. I watched for about 6 months before I ever said a word about any of this stuff. It didn't take long to see who the instigators were. And I know you watched too, didn't you, D?
Yes, I did.
So, yeah, I believe in that comment 100%. 100%. But see, a lot of people, they just like to be led around by the nose. Okay. They'll jump onto a cause. It's the David and Goliath thing. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They're drawn to that. Oh, this is this big giant over here attacking these small people, and they're leading their whole mindset on emotions instead of what's actually happened to get everybody where they're at right now. Where we're at right now is the fact that it all started with somebody being told no and they couldn't handle it. That's as easy as it gets.
Yep.
All right. All right. Oh, man, look at that. Look at the time. Time's flying by quick. What you got to say, D?
Ah, I got work I have to do the rest of the day.
Right, right. I do
I do.
too. I do too. Oh, that's right. I want to show that stuff so bad, but hey, I ain't showing it. Nope, nope, nope. Just stop. But I got shop work to do too.
Yeah, I got work to do.
So what you got coming out?
Something here very shortly. Very,
Okay.
very shortly. Mhm.
I know, guys. I know. We've been saying this for a while, but it's coming and you're going to like it. You're going to love it.
Yeah. So do you have anything on your agenda that's gonna be coming up in the near future too? Or,
At
I'm
this point, just more of the same. But I've been looking at some other ideas that I've been kind of mulling around with you a little bit.
Mhm.
I'm not set in stone with it yet, but when I am, you guys will all know.
Okay.
It's nothing bad. I've been thinking about doing a members only once a week. But right now, with everything that's on my plate with my channel, I have to take care of that first.
Right.
What you got to say, kitten volunteer? Coop, resist. You have the power. Yeah, I am. I am. Everyone have a great rest of your day, Tammy says. And with that being said, I think we're going to get out of here, D.
All right. Everyone, have a great afternoon.
All right, chat. You have been totally awesome today. Thanks for everybody hanging out with me and D. We had a blast. You guys know we're all on Monday through Friday from 11 Eastern Standard Time to around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. And with that, old Coop's going to say, Coop out.
Bye, everybody.